Hey everyone, my name is Kade Benjamin, and I would like to welcome you to the second episode of the Purpose Driven Network podcast. Now, in the previous episode, we spoke about one of the reasons why the podcast was created. The podcast was created because persons were asking, okay, what are you promoting online? How can we also do the same thing? Can you teach us some of the things that you've learned? And therefore, we decided to create a series that will go into detail on how to create income online from the Caribbean, how to leverage your smartphone and your computer to create income online from the Caribbean. Now, in today's episode, we're going to talk about how to monetize your intellectual property. And intellectual property is just a fancy way of saying how to monetize information that you have in your head, how to take things that you're good at, right? And how to turn those things into profit. So the very first thing you want to do is you want to identify what you're good at. Are you good at cooking? Are you good at baking? Are you good at graphic design? Are you good at web development? Are you good at braiding somebody's hair? Are you good at taking care of children? What are you good at, right? Get a pen and a piece of paper or a pencil, write a list of 10 things that you're good at. Once you've come up with 10, you want to do a short list. Then you want to go to 7. Then you want to go to 4. Then you want to cut that 4 into 2. Now you have the top 2 things that you are good at. Once you have the top 2 things that you're good at, now we need to figure out how can we get this into the marketplace. Because the marketplace is waiting on you to provide it with goods and services. You have customers, you have clients that are waiting with cash in hand and credit card in hand to buy your product and services, right? So let's package our products and our services and let's provide it to the marketplace. Do not be limited to your community. Do not be limited to your parish. Do not be limited to your country. Do not be limited to your region, right? Not because you live in Westmoreland, it doesn't mean that you can't provide lemons to somebody in Portland if they need it, right? It doesn't mean that you can't provide greater cakes to somebody that lives in Trinidad and Tobago. It does not mean that you can't send almonds, for example, to somebody in the United States. It does not mean that you can't provide graphic work or video editing services to somebody in the UK. It does not mean that you can't write a blog for somebody in China, right? Do not be limited by your location. The internet has allowed us to be able to communicate with persons all over the world in seconds, right? So we want to take advantage of those advancements in technology. Now, once you've identified your skills and your passion and your talents and your gifts, you want to package it and present it to the marketplace. So ways that you could do that, you could write a blog. Let's say, for example, you know how to cook really well. You want to write a blog that teaches persons how to cook, right? Teaches persons how to bake. You could create a YouTube channel. You could record videos and show persons how to bake a cheesecake or a pineapple upside down cake, or how to make gizzada. Whatever it is, you can present your skill, your gift to the marketplace. You could create a Facebook fan page. You could do an Instagram profile. You could present it on Pinterest. You could there's so many ways that you can present information, that you can present your intellectual property, right? So you add value to the marketplace, and it is okay to also charge. So don't be afraid to charge for your intellectual property. All right? Don't undercharge. Persons all over the world are looking for you, right? They're looking for your product and they're looking for your service, and they're willing to pay for it. So don't undercharge. Now, if you have questions, if you have an idea and you are trying to take your idea from the paper and turn it into reality, you could contact us. We have a group of consultants that will help you to take your passion, right, and help you to turn it into a reality. So if you have questions, feel free to reach out to us at the Purpose Driven Network podcast at gmail.com, or you can leave a comment below. Let us know if you've gotten any value. Let us know if you have any suggestions for topics you would like us to cover in the future. And just let us know if you have any comments. Thanks for listening and enjoy the rest of your day.